I am putting a 3S lipo in my Hubsan transmitter because this guy here, it requires 12 volts. It says on the back here, voltage 12 volts. This guy was down to 10.9, I think it was. So I'm done with this. I guess it'll give you a low voltage if it's low voltage through the transmitter, but I just rather put a lipo in it. I see everybody doing that. So Cap, here's your battery pack for your transmitter if you want it, bro. I'm not using it. I got a 3S lipo here that I have from my Wakera Runner 250, so we will put that in there and then just buy another lipo for that because it's getting to the point where it's anyway can't do it. So sorry about that phone ringing, guys. Just trying to get these done up here for you so you can see. So let's get this up here, and then we'll get the wires peeled back here. Ouch. Something shocked me. It didn't shock me, it poked me. The wire is pretty sharp. Let's get this on here. Solder this bad boy up. I don't like hold on, I gotta do something. I don't like that like that. So I'm gonna put this tape on here to hold this down so we get that out of the way. I just don't want to have that positive right there while I'm soldering, because when I want to solder, you know what I mean, that might jump arc, and we don't need that. I'm telling you, be careful playing with these lipos. Go ahead and get her hot. Put some solder on there. It'll really help get it in there. Already like a nice old bead on down there. Like I said, just watch it and be careful with it. See, you just work it on around there, just like so. Alright, so now let's take that and put that there. I have some heat shrink here that I'd like to utilize. Should I just put that whole piece on there? Well, they don't really need a whole piece, I guess. Guess if we half and half that, would be cool. So I have a whole bunch of this stuff, so wouldn't be a problem. No, I'm sorry. So let's get that down there. I saw that broken wire off. You want to make sure wires aren't frayed up, because that's one thing that would get you in trouble. You'll put this thing back together and that thing will be on there and smoke time. Wouldn't be good. So we're going black to black. This thing around here. Remember, move your transmitter, because it's easier to move your transmitter around and try to maneuver your soldering gun around. Get that solder hot. That kind of all just roll together. Kind of. It always sucks when you do stuff on camera. And there you have it. pull this guy back up around here. And what I'm going to do is just solder this on here. As you can see, I've got the little connector down in there. And then I will charge the pack through the balance charger with a 3S charger. That doesn't require you to hook the connectors to it, if you know what I'm saying. If you don't, I can explain. This shrink tube is a little bit tough because the way the wires are in here, but this is how I wanted to do this. That way everything is in there and taken care of. Yeah, squish the lighter. Get this done here. A piece of solder. Be careful doing this. You don't want no heat on that lipo. And then we're going to still run some tape around that. Does not hurt to have that thing soldered, some heat shrink, and then some tape. And kind of keep the tape flat, because if you don't keep it flat, it's not going to do nothing for you. It's all crinkled up. It still has room to get in there. So. Okay, it doesn't look half bad. Alright, so now we can move on to the positive. We now have a safe ground wire that's connected. It doesn't matter which one you do first. Really doesn't. Just make sure, like I said, you get them done, and we'll do the same thing for this one. We'll literally just take this and tape it down to the battery. Okay, peel us off a nice pinch of this. Swirly them wires up, and you want to watch your balance port also. Let's do it like this for that. That has voltage in it also, and it will cause you to get in some trouble if you touch terminals together. So you want to be very careful, like I said before. So let's go and get some solder on this guy. Get that nice glob on there. And then you take your wire and you just go around it. And just like that. Alright. I'll let our wire cool down a little bit there. She's hot. I always kind of like cool it down before I go putting it, you know, another heat session to it. That way it's not ripping hot, because you can imagine being that hot and then you trying to go ahead and solder it up again, and then you're just making it even hotter. Alright, watch that thing toggles under there. Okay, so let's get this soldered up. And usually I set the soldering gun down and do this, but it's a little tough with this for where it sits inside like that. Nailed it. Like I said, cool the wires down again. That way everything's nice and cool. We don't get nothing overheated. get that heat shrink up out of there. And that's going to be a job because the other one was. Okay. Kind of ugly the way it wants to move so slow and not up because it's, I think it's too long probably, but we'll work it. You see that piece of wire hanging off? Gotta make sure you get it in there. See, you just gotta work with it. Sometimes it doesn't always go. I didn't want to tell you that. According to plan. And guys, it's Easter, right? So, happy Easter. Hey, little buggers. Hey. Here's our bunny. Alright, make sure I don't beat my toggles up too bad. Let's do this again. Very, very easy. Just get the heat in there and get the heat out of there. Same way with here. Try to get the heat in there and out of there. Alright. Again. Blow it. Alright. So we'll utilize this. I can get it off here. For the tape for this. Because I put tape on the other one, so why wouldn't I do it for this one? Right. See, that seals it up. When you do like that, you see I just did that? And that makes it much easier to roll this stuff here. When you're kind of taping wires like this. It might look a little shabby without the connector on there, but you guys saw how I did it. I soldered them, then heat shrinked them, and then that. So we know that's good to go. And now we can go ahead and just push our wires down in there like a dot. And our little balance port sit there. Okay. Like so, like, I don't know. Like, haha, I got it. So we gotta go. Alright. So down. Antenna. Up. Or no, that's down, that's right. That's up. Okay. So let's see what voltage we got. We have 12.6 volts. Look at that. And I'm gonna tell you what, that's a lot brighter now. It wasn't that bright. Let me take my glasses off, maybe that's what it was. No, that's a lot brighter now. A lot brighter. So there you go. That's how you do the lipo mod on the Hubsan FPV1 advanced transmitter. Thank you for watching.